DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, lunchtime, lunch break. Wow, it's good. I was looking forward to it. It's been a big morning. Yeah. Oh, and it's Wednesday, hump day. I'm happy on that. Yeah, I've been getting mails because I'm going to be following a course, a security course before long. And the person who's sending out the mails is treating us all like, I guess, almost more or less illiterates, electronic illiterates. And it's a little bit of a pain because, of course, because of this situation that we're all going through, we have to do the course online and through video conferencing and so on. So, this all has to be organized and so on. Anyway, a lot of red tape, whatever. Yeah, so today is the 24th, I guess. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, so the 24th. And when in my, there's a few kids over there playing. In my family, always was like the 23rd, 24th, 25th, and later on there was the 29th once Mrs. DC got into the family. I was going to say all of these dates were important. When I was a little boy, the 23rd was my grandmother's birthday, which of course was always a big thing. We lived when we were kids, smaller kids. My grandma actually lived with us, but she never lived far away. She lived in a house or an apartment over my uncle's place later on, and it was in the same village. So the 23rd was a big thing. 24th, well, 24th was the date that her husband passed away. Yeah, he passed away in 1959. And the day, I guess I'm right on that one, yeah. And the day after, so the 25th, my brother was born. So there's a lot of, emotions that went around those dates, So my brother's second name is my grandfather's name. And as you can see, I mean, there was always like a time, those 3 days were always like put together. Well, I mean, my granddad's been gone for a long time. My grandmother's passed away now already many years ago. So my brother's left, but still that triad is there. On the 25th, there's also Mrs. DC's brother, one of her brothers. And on the 29th, there's the other brother. So, in the May period, in the March period, there's always, there was always a lot of birthdays or, remembrance times. Son of DC's wife, so I often call her my daughter-in-law, of course. And there's a similar situation. Her mother has her birthday day after her husband passed away, or something like that, or the other way around. So she's never been really keen on, celebrating her birthday since then. It's always delicate, isn't it? When the time comes. Yeah. It's funny how there always is things like that for memories, and there's periods, when people are born, but you can probably move back. Like I'm from September, so if you go back 9 months, it's around the Christmas period. But in September in the family, like we had people on the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th of September. Family members of different members of the family. So yeah, September was, I guess the Christmas periods were always active, weren't they? Yeah. I realize actually, but by sitting here, there's this mom that came over with her family. I think the other day she had put her stuff on this table. Maybe I came a little bit earlier, so this time I'm sitting here. So she's sitting over at the bench. I don't see why she didn't put her things on the other one, but there's benches over there. And the kids are just spending a little bit of time on the swings and so on. Maybe they'll picnic here later on. I don't know. The weather has really gotten a lot better, so yeah. It's nice. It's nice. And pretty warm overall. I mean, what is it? Look at my phone again. What's the temperature? 11 degrees Celsius. Siri, what is 11 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
The answer is 51.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so almost 52 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's pretty warm, isn't it? I mean, at least once you get used to the cool weather, and it's not like, North American winters, is it? And we're in spring now anyway. We're officially in spring by now. Yeah. Well, there's going by people on their bicycle, just in a t-shirt. It's where you really feel, that you're in that period that's coming along. Oh, Easter's coming along, isn't it? Yeah. This is going to be like the second Easter now in a row, which we will not be going to a proper church building. And usually on the Easter morning, we would have like an Easter, sunrise service, which, we used to like to go to that, follow with breakfast. It was nice. But, that's just the way it is. People were asking me once, like if somebody asked that if I was missing, going to the church building. And I thought, like, all of a sudden, it's like, am I really? It's horrible to think that. I mean, I'm going to church online, and I have mentioned it in other vlogs, but kind of reconnected in a way with the English community, so in the UK, so people that we knew, and probably almost, I was going to say, a kind of a type of service and worship service that I appreciate more than what's over here. I think the thing is, and that's maybe, I know a lot of you who are watching this are not church goers, but a lot of times the church is a kind of a social club. And where we were going for the majority, it pretty well was I would say, a social club. For me, I would say, well, I wouldn't only say, it is a lot more than a social club. It's a belief system. And one could say, well, you could go to other churches which are probably closer. But the thing is, if you know the church crew or type of groups, sometimes you will notice that there's quite, I'm not going to say sectarian, but very tight ways sometimes of acting, and what I always found when I was in the UK is that they were very balanced. They were, strong in their belief, but also they were balanced people in the sense of, well, I'm going to say, if you wanted to have a drink or things like that, you weren't frowned upon, you could live. They kind of realized, I think one thing that is very true is that we're human beings. And a perfect human being doesn't exist. I won't get into the preaching stuff, but and that's something I always appreciated from over there. Yeah. So anyway, I did nevertheless end up giving one or two preachy things. Try not to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, like I say, to the weekend again though, because we're having now. They've opened up a little bit. It's paradoxical. It's a paradox. It is. We're getting like higher numbers, but they're opening a little bit that we can have more people in the house. We went going from 5 people to 10 people, and I think it's just because Easter's coming. Well, we'll see if we're going to pay for it later on. We'll see. Anyway, I can see it's already up to 9 minutes, so I'm going to stop. So I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and have a good Wednesday, and chat with you soon. Bye-bye.